Richards here from Rock the Stage NYC here on YouTube and rpmvocalstudio.com on the web for voice lessons worldwide. As always, check out the description below there for links to my vocal courses. You get both vocal courses just for $50 as a digital download. Links to playlists for topics of all sorts of other things having to do with the voice. To take lessons with me via Skype or here in New York City. Also down in there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please click that little bell thing. Just being subscribed means nothing. Like this video if you like it. Please comment and leave questions below. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Now today's topic is your diaphragm killing your voice? And what I mean this is, are you not creating enough pressure from your diaphragm, or are you creating too much? The term called thoracic pressure. And this is what we sing with. This is quote unquote what support is. And that is creating pressure here in the thoracic cavity to pressurize the voice. Ha! When you do that, you are pressurizing, creating pressure here that then creates pressure and squeezes on the lungs to push the air through that pressurizes and gets the vocal cords to move. It's very simple. It's some physics involved there, but that's essentially it. Think of if you had to yell for help. Help! That's thoracic pressure, open throat, relaxed throat, bob jaw. Perfect way to make sound. But when people speak and when they sing, they tend to either be too mushy of a diaphragm or too hard. And a way to do this is a very simple little button press. And I'm going to show you where it is. Pardon me while I stand. Right here, if you find the end of your sternum, which is right there for me right there, right below that, where the squishy part is, that's right where the diaphragm sits. Now as we talk, you should be able to push this in and out. It should be a little firm, but you should be able to, like if I'm not talking, this is very squishy. As I talk, I feel a little bit of resistance. It's still squishy, but it's a little firm. I feel a little bit of resistance there. I should not feel like it's really hard to press in. I should be able to do that in and out. Now you do that while you're talking. If it's too mushy, then you're not creating enough. If it feels just like it is when you are not talking, you're not creating enough pressure. You're not pressurizing the voice. And as you speak, if you speak for long periods of time, this is going to be detrimental and your voice is going to tire and you're going to end up sounding like this after a few hours. Bad if you're a teacher or someone has to talk all day. If you feel and it's too firm, then you're creating too much pressure, too much what they call subglottal compression, and you're actually choking yourself off. Now this is for either speaking or singing. Now here's a way to do this, an exercise, a couple exercises, I'll show you a couple exercises, to see if you're holding too much compression in your diaphragm or you're not holding enough. And that is, you'll be doing this the entire time. You want us to go like this. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. And again, it should feel a little bit of resistance, but not a lot. Ha 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 ha. 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 It should be engaged, but not over. If you're feeling ha 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 ha, too much. If it's too squishy, ha 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 ha, then you're trying to breathe from up here, and that's bad. You're doing what they call clavicle breathing, which is kind of just breathing from the ribs, and you're not really pressurizing the bottom here from bottom up. You're trying to do it from sort of mid-placement up. Again, bad, which is where most of us speak from. So, here's another way to do this. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, it should be a little firm, but not too firm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And continue to press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or just breathe out. Go like this. Go. Ha, and you should be able to make that oscillate like ha, ha, ha. If you feel a lot of resistance, you're holding tension in your diaphragm. ha. If you can make it too wide, an oscillation, ha, like that, it's too soft. Ha. You have the right amount of thoracic pressure or subglottal compression. This way, you know if you're grabbing too much with the body, you're holding too much tension in the body when you're speaking or singing, or you're not compressing enough. It should be slightly firm when you talk, but it shouldn't be really squishy, nor it should be really hard to push it in. Till next time, this is Kevin Richards. Keep rocking, keep practicing.